Good morning, and welcome to another segment of the Werff Report for March 10th. Keep America vigilant. Till 23. Government against the First Amendment. It's being revealed that the Department of Defense paid over $700,000 in taxpayer dollars to a leftist organization hell-bent on the censorship of conservative voices online, as the new Twitter Files thread reveals government agencies reported YouTube video links for simply having an anti-Ukraine narrative, and how the government-linked virality project targeted, quote, stories of true vaccine side effects and, quote, true posts which could fuel hesitancy across multiple platforms. Jim Jordan dominates the false Fauci narratives on the origins of COVID and Fauci's bribery scheme during a hearing with former CDC Director Robert Redfield. Rupert Murdoch appears to cave to Schumer, McConnell, and the radical left on silencing Tucker Carlson on the January 6 video footage. House Republicans launch an investigation into the corrupt January 6 committee, and a bill passes the House prohibiting federal officials from pressuring social media platforms to censor content. This and more on today's jam-packed segment of the Werff Report. First, to President Trump, who's releasing a new book containing 150 private letters sent to him by people like Hillary and Bill Clinton, Oprah, President Reagan, Princess Diana, and Mario Cuomo. The book is titled Letters to Trump and is priced at $99 or $399 for a signed copy. It is currently available for pre-order with an official release date of April 25th. This should be interesting. Next, to the House of Representatives, where Kevin McCarthy has so far not disappointed. House Republicans have launched an investigation into the January 6 committee and will now comb through about 2 million documents and records obtained by the House Administration Committee from the House Rules Committee after the January 6 panel was dissolved. The investigation will review whether pertinent information about January 6th was omitted, which clearly it was. Barry Loudermilk, who was particularly targeted with lies by the January 6 committee, will head the investigation. In other news from the House, Republicans have passed a bill yesterday to prohibit federal officials from pressuring social media platforms to censor content. The Protecting Speech from Government Interference Act passed 219 to 206 and reads, quote, "It is the policy of the Congress that employees acting in their official capacity should neither take action within their authority or influence to promote the censorship of any speech, nor advocate that a third party, including a private entity, censor such speech." This is great, but I thought we already had this in the First Amendment. Next, to an update on hospitalized Mitch McConnell from a spokesperson, which reads, quote, "Leader McConnell tripped at a dinner event Wednesday evening and has been admitted to the hospital and is being treated for a concussion. He is expected to remain in the hospital for a few days of observation and treatment." What a shame. Moving on, some big stories today. It appears that after the mouthy lunatics, such as Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell, publicly attacked Rupert Murdoch over allowing Tucker Carlson to report the truth about January 6th, he's caved. Since the public statements of these deep state talking heads, Carlson has released no new video and no huge bombshells since his Monday night episode. This is another massive cover-up by our state-run media. Even Fox can't be trusted. They're all controlled, folks, and our own government is working against us. And some of you wonder why we created our own platform and charge a small fee so we don't have to be chained to the deep state. This brings us to our next story. The Department of Defense is exposed awarding more than $700,000 in taxpayer money to an organization whose mission is to censor and demonetize conservative voices online. From this point on, we're not allowed to say or show you what we're about to on this platform, or will almost certainly be punished for it. For those of you that have been with us from the beginning, you know that YouTube had previously labeled our content as, quote, harmful to the public, and nearly banned us permanently on at least 2 separate occasions. So please, join us for the rest of this segment at thewerfreport.com, where we can say exactly what we want without fear of censorship, suppression, or the banning of our account for only $1.99 a month or $15 a year. And for all the trolls out there who don't like our business model, no need to comment, just keep scrolling. We clearly have our reasons. For everyone else, your support helps us do what we do. See you there.